a day when a student gets to go to the office with the mentor, whether it's a doctor, a lawyer, a banker.
My field is in entertainment, particularly in pay television.
I'm the United States ambassador here in Singapore.
I work for the Disney Channel and Playhouse Disney brands, so we deliver great content to kids and families all around Asia.
We work on every aspect of the relationship between the United States and Singapore.
Gets an idea of what that professional does all day.
My day is filled with a series of usually conference calls in the morning, calls or conference calls in the morning. I tend to be checking in with my colleagues in the United States.
My days are busy, but no 2 days are exactly alike. So a lot of that will depend on what we have happening here at the embassy.
Well, it's a silent auction, so we have bid sheets. The auction price starts at $100 and it goes up by $20 increments. So if your parent is interested in purchasing it for their child, they put their name down. We're doing it by numbers so nobody knows who's who, because some people don't like to bid against a friend. And the winning bid, when we close it at a certain time, is the student who will get the opportunity to go with that mentor for the day.
Well, we're bidding for a couple of things. We're bidding one for the CNBC Anchor News Day, and we're also bidding for the photography class. We're looking at some medical classes to bid for, but it's getting a little heated up there, especially the CNBC Day.
I'm thinking of bidding for Walt Disney, Google, and something in the media or advertising range.
We are looking at the finance industries and we're looking at media because our kids are interested in both industries. And my husband is bidding very hard. He's standing on the table and making sure nobody takes our bids away.
This is our second year. The first year was very successful, and the mentors and the students really enjoyed themselves and learned a lot. They either walked away saying, yes, I would love to be a doctor, or they walked away and said, I really, don't think I want to stand 15 hours and let me choose another path.
I really enjoy working on a brand and making a product that makes kids smile. And when I hold out my business card and it says Disney on it and that special Disney script, I think people smile because they reflect really well back on their own experiences with Disney, either growing up or a movie that they saw or the park they went to or Mickey Mouse or any number of things that the company has brought to their lives.
I really love this job, but I guess that what I enjoy the most is meeting new people, especially young people who are so impressive. The American students who are here and the Singaporean students who are here give me great hope for the future.
Anything where you get to experience the magic that kids really love when they see it on air is fun for me.
It's almost like it's not work. It's really an honor and a privilege to represent the United States here in this increasingly important part of the world.
My senior did it last year when he was a junior, and the experience he got out of it was phenomenal. My son did the investment banking with Mr. Zarella. At Citibank, it covered everything from foreign exchange to trading to markets, and he's looking at business as a profession somewhere down the road, and it was a wonderful experience for him.
It's all about the people. Working and in leadership, it's all about working really well with people. And we're all different, and we all have different ways of communicating, different things that are important to us, different background experiences, and balancing all of that out is what's hard about it. And it's also what's rich and rewarding about it, but it's hard work.
I think the thing that's most misunderstood is this belief that the job is very ceremonial. That's part of it, and it's important to represent the United States at events and ceremonies, but the truth is it's a job that requires that I roll up my sleeves and work hard every day. So I suppose to young people out there who are looking for a career in foreign service, they need to understand it's a long, hard, intense work day. It's not as much ceremony as people might think.
I think that there's supposed to be a glamour associated with kind of flying all over the world and going to different hotels and, business class airlines and this and that. And, I can truly admit that when I was young and starting out, it was exciting for about 5 minutes. And then, but at where I am in my career and that I have a family at home as well, it's work. It's really work, and you have to stay focused, and you have to get the priorities taken care of, and you can't let the balls drop. And so it just, you sort of, the novelty wears off, I guess, in that respect, and it's much more about what you're doing, and you try and squeeze in a nice meal and maybe a little bit of sightseeing. But if you go to Beijing and you don't get to see the Great Wall because you're working, that's what it's like.
I did bid on 3 things actually from my 10th grader last year, which was a lot to fit into his school schedule, so we only managed to do 2 of them, but they both were excellent experiences. The mentors went above and beyond the call of duty and really gave him an excellent opportunity. I'm all for the experience.
What I will try and do is expose some creative as well. So at any one time we're working on, marketing projects or developing on-air promotions. We have an edit suite downstairs and people are doing like voiceovers for the different promos and stuff. And that's kind of fun, and it's a bit of the television business.
They'll learn more about the United States and how the United States has engaged here in Southeast Asia.
The reason why we're here today is because he had such a great experience. I think the school's very lucky to have such a high caliber of parents who are willing to give their time to a program like this. And I would want the school to be much more supportive of something like this. So it's an excellent program.
I'll definitely be here next year.
Next year and the year after, as long as somebody's hosting it, we will be here.
One of the most important things for any young person is to develop a strong sense of what they want to do professionally when they get out of school, and in order to make a living and ideally really enjoy a career.
Laura Wendt, the Vice President and Managing Director of Walt Disney Television International of Southeast Asia, is responsible for overseeing Disney Channel and Disney-branded television marketing in Singapore and other Southeast Asian countries. This year, Bo Hamby has been selected to shadow her for a day, and he'll be able to receive a first-hand experience working for one of the biggest and widely recognized children entertainment companies. U.S. Ambassador David Adelman is one of the volunteers in the Mentor for a Day program. Senior Julia McMeekin may accompany him to a public function and learn about the ambassador's administrative duties. She will get to experience both the tedium and the excitement of his job. Ambassador Adelman was confirmed by President Barack Obama on March 19th. This is his first year participating in the Mentor for a Day program, and he is excited to have an opportunity to help a student find a suitable career path.